coming to you from my vanity because I'm getting ready to get ready for work. But I thought I would just sit here this morning while I'm still snuggled up because it's getting cold in here and that light's really bright. Sorry, guys. And film Motivational Monday, number 5. Yeah. I can't believe we're on week 5 already. So I did get to talk to several of you this week, and I'm so grateful that you all are really enjoying this series. I know I'm enjoying it. Up until late yesterday, early this morning, almost every single comment I got was, I'm doing really good. Everybody is saying thank you for it. It's helping them, motivating them. And then today, I had a few get back to me saying that they're struggling. I'm going to be honest, and I'm just going to tell you here, I told you a million times I'm going to be transparent. I struggled this week. I had a hard time. I fell off the wagon. And most of you are going to think, oh, she ate like a pig and cow and, you know, she's heavy, so she just, went crazy. When I fall off the wagon, I don't eat. Like yesterday, I had half a burrito. Let's see, what did I have? I know I had a bowl of cereal in the morning. And I had a half a burrito for lunch. And at like 8 o'clock last night, I was like, oh my lands, I'm starving. And Sundays are really hard for me because most of my day is spent on the platform at church. I don't know if everybody knows that, but if you don't, I'm the piano player and on the worship team at the church. And so I do all Sunday morning. We go out and eat. I come home. I get cozy. I take a nap. I get up. I go back to church for the Sunday evening service and get home about 8:30, 9 o'clock, about 8:30 in the evening, Sunday evening. Well, I hadn't had no dinner, so I ate the half a burrito, which is called a Zapco enchilada, and it happens to be one of my favorite things. So it's just shredded chicken, a little bit of green sauce, and I get it in a whole wheat tortilla with some Mexican cheese on it. Literally no rice, no beans, no hoopla. It's served with sour cream because sometimes the green sauce is really hot. And when it's not, I don't use the sour cream. And I put some lime on it, and it's wonderful. And it's about 700 calories for the whole burrito. So at lunchtime, I ate about, maybe about 350. I ate a little more than half, and then my husband finished it up last night after church. But we don't eat dinner on Sundays. Well, so I didn't track, and I didn't eat right, and I didn't drink water. Sunday was an epic fail for me. It was an epic fail for me. But in saying that, that's what this entire series is about. I need you to motivate me this week. Normally, I'm the motivator, and I am really good at motivating and organizing and things of that nature. But there's going to be those times where Gina fell off the wagon too. So in saying that, Saturday wasn't much better. We were shopping. And what did we do? Oh, we went to a Mexican restaurant that day too. I ate a chimichanga on Saturday and a yogurt. Yeah, and coffee. That's what I had all day long on Saturday. So when I say I failed, it is normally not binging. It's I didn't eat. Well, the problem with that is your body thinks it's going into starvation mode and it starts storing everything. And generally, when I do that, I start gaining. So I could just about bet you I could hop on the scale today, even though I weigh on Wednesdays, and I would be up. So I have 2 days to get myself back down, and because I don't want to ever go up. Maintenance, now, Music Mom Michelle, her goal, and Sandy over at Let's Get Fit has adopted that same goal, and I think I'm going to as well, because how many of us gain weight over Christmas holiday? Pretty much every year. But she has set herself a goal to maintain, just maintain through the holiday. And Gina needs to fix her hair. And oddly enough, she was telling me yesterday, yeah, she lost like 6 pounds just by trying to maintain. well, I think I'm going to adopt that goal too. I'm not going to really try to lose, but I definitely don't want to gain. So by Wednesday, I've got to get whatever failure I had Saturday and Sunday back on track for Wednesday. So, yeah, Gina needs a little bit of motivation herself this week. So many of you commented in the box below. Some of you chose not to. Some of you chose to do it privately. I have a few of you that would prefer to stay private and comment privately. And I have one or two of you who privately message me, email me, and then also comment on the messages below. Any way that works for you is totally fine with me. This is what we've decided. We are going to continue doing exactly the same thing we did last week, this week, which means you're going to track your food, and Gina is going to be better at tracking her food because on Sunday I didn't write anything. It's sadly, I can remember it, so why track it? But when you visually see it, I can show it to you. So, I actually only didn't track on Saturday, which was the day I had the chimichanga and the yogurt. So I told you I was going to use one of these pages. And I had forgotten that I actually had, for the Recollections Planner, a tablet that you buy insert that is specifically for your weekly nutrition. This is what it looks like. And unfortunately, I just don't think there's enough room on this page. Even though that is what they have designated for the Recollections Planner, it literally, there's no room for a date, and there is breakfast, lunch, dinner. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, calories over here in this box. There's no room for snacks. So to me, this is like a fail, or it needs to be altered. So this week, I'm going to go ahead and go back to what I was sharing with you before and use one of these. Well, this one's decorated, but not used, but whole page. So this is what I'm going to use to track this week. Most people tracked and did really well, and it was very, very eye-opening for a couple of you. One of you said life-changing, Rachel. Yeah, so that was very interesting to hear. The one thing that I need to reiterate here is that I really do not want you to get so upset when you have a setback or a moment of weakness. It is not a failure unless you absolutely just give up. That is the only time we fail. So I know I said epic fail about Sunday. I probably should not have said that. Just because the day wasn't successful does not mean that I am going to fail at this, because I am not, and neither are you. We are going to do this. I'm not giving up. I am not giving up until I get this weight off of me. I want to enjoy my life. I want to enjoy my grandbaby. I want to climb all over the floor and play with her and roll around and enjoy my time with her. And right now, I'm just not healthy enough to do that. And I want to make that better. And I know you do as well, or you wouldn't be here and you wouldn't be following me and you wouldn't be doing this stuff. I know that it is the truth. So I don't want you to ever feel so overwhelmed and upset with yourself that you think, I'm just done with this, because it's not where we're at. We're not going to do that. And if you ever get to that moment, please email me. But if you need me and it's a work time, Pacific time, work time, my email is literally sitting in front of me all day long. So that is the easiest way to get me quickly. However, there are the few of you, Michelle, I need to talk to, like, personally. So I need you to email me for sure. And anyone who actually is thinking of making a video, if you want to know the topic ahead of time, we need to actually physically speak. Me and Stacey already know the plan, but Michelle, I'm not sure she does know the plan. And then, you have something to talk about in your video ahead of time. So there's that. And again, this week, what are we doing? We are staying the same and being better at tracking. Tracking was somewhat of a challenge for some of you, but if I said there was any challenge, mainly I would say it's people getting in their water. I got in my water about 5 of the 7 days. And when I say got in, I mean the whole 64 ounces. One day was 55. Now, could I have drank the other, 9 ounces? Yes, I could have. But the day got away from me, and at the end of the day, I was shoving it in, just to get my goal. And yes, we need to do that, but we need to be doing it specifically, at breakfast, at lunch, at dinner, during the day, not get in, 25 ounces right before bed so you're peeing all night long. That's not what we want to do. We want to eat. We want to drink the water before we eat. And if we can drink the water before we snack, we'll eat less. Or in my case, at least remember to eat. And then don't go crazy at night. Or don't eat at all, which makes it worse. I'm ranting now. You all get it. And put a comment below on if there's anything that you think might be an interesting weekly goal. Give us some ideas. Of course, we're going to use everybody's ideas. It's a group. We're a group effort. It's not Gina. A couple of times, Stacey came up with the ideas. So, I just think that the more ideas we have, the better we'll be. And then also comment below on how your week went as a whole today, and then come back later in the week. You don't need to rewatch the video, and if you're not going to rewatch the video, I would really like it if you paused on the commercial, not the video. That's what I do when I go recheck my comments. If I need to look at all of you, I just pause it in the commercial, and it doesn't even change my view count at all. Now, if you want to rewatch the video, I would love that, but I know most of us aren't going to sit and rewatch a 10 or 15 minute video. It's just not worth it unless you need to be re-motivated. And then, yeah, hey, please. And of course, you can always email me, and then that just excludes the whole issue at all, and which will be in the description box below. Follow me on all kinds of social media, which of course I haven't really been very good at. However, I'm getting back into Instagram and Snapchat a little more. My Facebook is just my Facebook. It doesn't really have anything to do with this. Matter of fact, I don't really even use Facebook. My husband does. So the best way to catch me, to be honest, is Snapchat and Instagram, but mainly Snapchat. And I'll be better at it. I'll try my best to be better at it. Okay, I hope you all have a great week, and I will talk to you soon. And I know you can do it. I'll talk to you later. Bye. God bless.